Prince William attended the Euro 2025 soccer game in Zurich on July 9, 2025, and honestly, good for him. Because if you're going to be the patron of England's Football Association, you might as well do it with proper Swiss mountain air and world-class football. But here's where it gets juicy. England became the first reigning champion to lose a women's Euro opener, as France won the match 2-1. Can you imagine? William sitting there in his royal best, probably thinking, right, well, this is awkward. Do I clap politely or demand a tactical substitution? Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The pressure was absolutely on. We're talking about the defending champions here, the team that made the entire nation weep with joy just a few years ago. And now they're stumbling at the first hurdle with the future king watching from the stands like some sort of well-dressed football oracle. Now, this is where things get absolutely fascinating. Prince William has revealed that Princess Charlotte isn't quite the fan of football that her brothers are, but is hopeful this could be turning around. Translation: Charlotte's been playing hard to get with the beautiful game, but the Lionesses are slowly winning her over. And can we just talk about how brilliantly strategic this is? While Prince George is out there being very competitive and Prince Louis is doing whatever 7-year-olds do with footballs, probably using them as impromptu royal bowling balls, Charlotte's been the thoughtful observer. She's watching, she's learning, and she's definitely forming opinions. Prince William has revealed his daughter Princess Charlotte is getting there with football compared to her brothers. Getting there. I love this. It's like he's describing her football journey as if she's learning quantum physics. But honestly, when you're a royal child, even your sports preferences need to be diplomatically managed. Here's what I find absolutely brilliant about Charlotte's approach. She's not just jumping on the football bandwagon because Daddy said so. She's been selective, discerning, royal in her football evolution. And the Lionesses? They're clearly the gateway drug to her full football conversion. This is where the story gets properly royal family adorable. Charlotte's been making appearances supporting the Lionesses for years now, and each time, she's gotten a little bit more invested. Remember those precious videos where she's sitting there with a football in her lap, looking absolutely serious about wishing the team good luck? The genius of this whole situation is that Charlotte's not just watching any old football team. She's watching women who are literally changing the game. Prince William made an unannounced visit to the England women's soccer team, nicknamed the Lionesses, before they head off for the 2025 Euros tournament. And you know Charlotte was probably getting the full debrief when he got home. And here's the kicker. Prince William will surely have to report every detail of the match to his 3 children. Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 10, and Prince Louis, 7, who have taken up their dad's devotion to the sport of soccer. Every single detail. Can you imagine being William, trying to remember which player made which run, who celebrated how, and probably what everyone was wearing? William has previously mentioned that Charlotte is really good in goal, and honestly, I'm living for this information. Can you imagine the pressure of being in a kickabout with the royal family and having to get your shot past Princess Charlotte? She's probably standing there in her designer wellies, laser-focused, ready to make saves that would make professional goalkeepers weep with envy. And let's be honest about what's happening here. Charlotte's not just casually good at football. She's strategically positioning herself as the family's defensive specialist. While George is out there being competitive and Louis is probably trying to see how many times he can bounce the ball on his head, Charlotte's mastering the art of the save. There's something absolutely brilliant about a future princess who can stop a penalty. I mean, Imagine the diplomatic possibilities. Your Majesty, we have a slight disagreement with the neighboring kingdom. Have you tried settling it with a football match? Charlotte's in goal. We're practically guaranteed to win. But here's what I think is really happening. Charlotte's not just getting better at football. She's getting more invested in the sport because she's seeing women dominate it. The Lionesses aren't just a team to her. They're role models showing her that being brilliant at football is absolutely compatible with being brilliant at everything else. Think about it. We're watching the evolution of a princess who's being raised to see women's football as completely normal, completely brilliant, and completely worth getting excited about. Charlotte's not just watching the Lionesses. She's learning that women can be absolutely phenomenal at sport, can inspire nations, and can make grown men, even future kings, travel internationally just to cheer them on. This is generational change happening right before our eyes. William grew up loving football, but Charlotte's growing up seeing women's football as equally important, equally thrilling, equally worthy of royal attention. When she's older, she's not going to think twice about supporting women's sport. It'll just be sport. And can we talk about the pressure this puts on William? Prince William will surely have to report every detail of the match to his 3 children. But Charlotte's probably asking the most probing questions. Dad, what was the tactical formation? Why did they make that substitution? Do you think I could meet the goalkeeper? Here's my prediction. Charlotte's going to become the most football knowledgeable royal we've ever seen. She's going to know stats, she's going to understand tactics, and she's going to be able to hold her own in any football conversation. And when she's older, she's going to be the royal who shows up to women's football matches not because it's her duty, but because she genuinely loves the sport. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know if you're Team Sophie or if you think I'm seeing green where there's just good fashion sense. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.